Good morning, Starseeds. I'm Dr. Gail, and I'm a Starseed healer. And I'm going to give you some more information about Abigail, who is the one that is taking my place on the spaceship. Now, I had quite a few interactions with her. She first joined me on a meditation, her and her mate, Abe. And then the next day, I went up to the spaceship and I was told I was being relieved of my duties, which was a total shock to me, and that she would be the one that would be taking over most of my duties. Now, Mary will be taking over the medical part of it, and she's taking over the rest of it. And then the next day, I went up to give her an orientation. And so I took her around the whole spaceship, just like I was done in the beginning. The difference was that she didn't need a bubble. Her vibration was already higher than apparently mine was when I started, and she didn't need a bubble to go around and do okay in the spaceship. So we ended up in the cafeteria and we sat down and started talking. Now, she is just wonderful to be around. She has a great personality. She's never met a stranger. She's saying hello to everybody. She's outgoing personality, which is opposite of mine. I'm the one that's kind of quiet in the corner, but she is very outgoing. And so we sat down in the cafeteria and I started asking her, about her life on her planet. Now, I have said before that she looks like, they look like beings from the Avatar, and they would call themselves Lyrans, which that was new to me. I did not know there was a species of Lyrans that looked like that, and I didn't know that Avatar movie was based on these Lyrans and what they look like. And of course, she was blue with this kind of burgundy red hair, which stood out against that blue skin. And it's hard to describe what color of red or burgundy that was, because it's not really any human hair I've ever seen like that. And but anyway, her husband, she didn't call him a husband. Her mate Abe will be joining her later. After she gets settled on the spaceship, he will come and join her, and they do mate for life. The planet they are from, I'm reading my notes because I don't want to miss anything. Of course, I always still miss something. But the planet is Exodule. X-O-D-U-L-E. Exodule is the name of her planet. Also, her path was very similar to mine on how she ended up getting on the spaceship. She started also on rescue missions like I did. And she was rescuing off of the planet Naruba. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Naruba. And she's also a communicator, and she's able to communicate with different languages and a liaison, and she can flow into each species very easily and communicate with them. She has some military experience, just like I did, but the difference we did have was she has no medical experience, and that's why she won't be taking over the medical part. Even though it is a hospital spaceship, she will be taking over the everything in the spaceship except for the actual medical part. She started telling me a little bit about her planet, and she says it is very similar to the movie Avatar, but there is a difference. There is no war. They learned their lesson about war because their planet was destroyed by war. And so all the Lyrans are distributed to different planets, and they chose this one. And that's how they got started on this planet. And so there's no war. They also don't harm any animals or eat meat. Their food, they do eat plants, and they had this white substance that they put in shot glasses and eat or drink. I guess drink. They look like shot glasses. Of course, she didn't know what shot glasses meant, but that's what it looked like to me. We are further along in technology than they are, but she says that's by choice. They have elected not to be as far advanced in technology as we are. They are more connected to the planet than we are. They feel as that they are one with the planet. So it's it's conjoining kind of feeling I got. It's just like they kind of melt into one. I mean, it's hard to describe how she was showing or make me feel it, but it was a great feeling that they just kind of melt into their planet. Also, on this visit, I went to Clarice, who is my medical assistant, and to kind of clean up some things that I was doing medically, and giving her a big hug goodbye. She's been helping Mary anyway already, so that's going to be a real easy transition. So anyway, that was the day. That day I did spend on orientation and got to know her. So again, this morning I decided I wanted to go up and find out more about her. And she decided to take me to that planet, her planet Exodual. It's hard to say, Exodual. So I went to her planet this morning, which was great. Now, when I'm going to visit these planets and things, I am actually in meditation with Danny Shea, Kim Copeland, and Bill Shea. I'm in meditation, and we've all been having great meditations this whole week. They're up here in Mount Shasta visiting, and we're meeting up 8:30 every morning and going into Mount Shasta to meditate. And so this morning usually we're going on the same journey, but this morning I said, I want to go back to the spaceship. So we all took a different journey, and I wanted to go to Abigail's planet. And so she did take me to her planet, which was great. And the first thing I saw were trees, lots of trees, big trees, humongous trees. It was a green planet. And I think that was very similar to the movie Avatar, how big the trees were, how green they were, how green the planet. And then next thing she showed me was the water, like the rivers and things, and the color of the rivers were like a real pale light aqua color. Beautiful. And the fish they had in, they didn't call them fish, they call them peka. I think that's how you say it, peka is what they called them. And those fish were, they had human faces. That was so strange. They would come jumping out of the water and smile at you with a human face, but a fish body. That was a little strange. And I made a joke about it. I said, of course they're smiling, you're not eating them. So, but anyway, that's what their fish looked like. The animals they had were called Chooka, C-H-O-O-C-A, Chooka. And those were humongous. I thought they were a little scary because they were like the size of a bear. It was like a bear or a wolf, dog, deer, some kind of combination. They were brown, but they were very gentle. But they were so big that, you know, it took me back. Because I'm a little teeny thing compared to all these people. I mean, they're 8, 10 feet tall. Everything's big. I'm a little, little bitty thing there. Maybe I should go there so I can feel small, but no. But anyway, they also had butterflies, and their butterflies were clear and small, and they floated around all over you. And they were wonderful. They were great to be around. And their birds were like, oh gosh, they were huge. They were like huge eagles. And they were black with orange spots on them. Little bitty spots all over them. But anyway, I got to go all over that planet with her. Of course, my most fascination, of course, is with the animals and, you know, the scenery and things like that, and the people, of course. And so I got to meet some of the people, and I got to meet her family and her and the king and the queen of the planet. They do have a king and queen. So anyway, I hope I didn't miss anything, because there was so much that I learned while I was being on that planet with her. And I enjoyed every minute of it, and I enjoy being around her, and I think everybody does. I think she's just one of those kind of people that everybody's drawn to. So she's going to be doing great on the job. Probably a better job than I did. So anyway, all right, my name is Dr. Gail. I'm a starseed healer, and I'll see y'all later. Thanks. Bye-bye.